Hey guys, Zach here from Zach Reacts. Today's video might be a start of a new series, but it won't be on a regular basis. It'll be like to mix up the video formula, I guess, every now and again. So, today is a top 10 video. It's been a minute since I filmed, so you know, might be going ooh. So it's my top 10 superheroes list, and I'm probably most likely gonna do top 10 Star Wars characters, Marvel characters, and DC characters eventually in a video, but we'll see. And okay, let's get to the list. Number 10, Nightcrawler. Okay, so I don't know if the channel officially started yet, or if it did start, or might have been like the early videos, like Everything You Need to Know and Force Awakens rewrite, around there, like when I was planning that stuff. So I watched X-Men, the animated series, for the first time, and I loved it. On par with Batman, the animated series. And when they showed Nightcrawler, I was like, I started to like him, like, a lot. I knew from him, like, in X2, like, that everybody knows, like, Nightcrawler from that one scene. I think that's X2 anyway. There's so many X-Men films, I can't keep track anymore. Where he goes to the White House, I think. He takes out all those dudes, and he's about to kill the dudes, and like whatever happens, and then he just stops and then teleports away. Anyways, I knew about him, and then I knew like other stuff from like comics and stuff about Nightcrawler and what he's actually supposed to be. So I was like, yeah, they got it okay in the movies, but not like that good. You know, that was my mindset. And when I watched X-Men, the animated series, and the episode with Nightcrawler, like, I think it was when Gambit and Rogue went sledding, right? Yeah. I was like, Marvel, this is what you need to do with this fool. I was like, I became a fan of him and other characters on this list because of X-Men animated series. So, yeah. Okay. Number 9, Colossus. Now, Colossus is the same thing. It's in like the episode I fell in love with Colossus was the episode where Juggernaut was crashing through the city and Colossus was fighting him. I was like, he's in the movies, he's nothing like this. Like, what the flip? That was just weird to me. He just seemed way of a better character in this. Again, I don't know if I said this on the channel, but if you know me, I've said this before. X-Men, the animated series, is the definitive version of the X-Men. Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This might be a hot take to some, but I think it's the definitive version of the Avengers. And Spectacular Spider-Man, definitive version of Spider-Man. Okay. Number 8. Alright. Before I say the character's name, don't click off the video. Okay? Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers. Okay? I said Miss Marvel, not Captain Marvel, because in Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, she actually had a personality. Could we say that? Unlike the MCU. And I'd like to say with Captain Marvel, because I became such a fan of her in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, that's the only area they disappointed me in. Yeah, pretty much. I might do a MCU. I might do a Let's Talk MCU coming up. I've talked about Let's Talk in previous videos, but it's gonna be like we just talk about whatever. Whatever on my mind, okay. Number 7. Okay, so I put down the Flash, but like if I would have made this channel and this list like back in season 3, season 4 of the Flash, it would have easily been Wally. And now I don't know why, I'm just more of a fan of Barry because I'm still watching the show. I'm gonna do a Let's Talk on the Flash TV show too. Yeah, definitely. So I was just thinking, I was like, who should I put? Wally or Barry? Don't get me wrong, I love Jay and Bart, but they don't compare to Wally and Barry, right? So I was just like, thinking, I was like, okay, Wally. So number 7, Wally West, the Flash. That was a hard decision for me to make. Oh, and put your list down below, so I can see your ranking and your characters, your top 10. Whenever we do a top 10 video for anything, do that. So more community. Okay. Number 6, Tim Drake, Red Robin. Okay. Now, Tim, I put him at number 6 because he's a detective like Bruce, but more lighthearted, like you'll see coming up with the characters from 5 to 1, except for 1, I guess. He's more lighthearted. He's a detective. Ra's al Ghul acknowledges he's very smart and he's a detective because Ra's calls Tim a detective. And the only other person he calls detective is Bruce. So, okay. And let's get into the top 5. Number 5, Batgirl, Barbara Gordon. Okay. Alright, 1, Babs is just classic. 2, later on, even when she's paralyzed, she still continues to fight. Like, if that isn't a definition of heroism, I don't know what is. Like, Um, yeah, she's just awesome. What else do you want me to say? It's my list. Number 5. She's number 5. Number 4. Alright. Now, going into creating this list, there these top 4 were the characters I knew were gonna be on this list. And I knew they were gonna be at the top of it. Okay? So just remember that going into 1. So number 4. Nightwing. Okay. So Bruce trains Dick at a young age after what a similar event that happened to Bruce happens to Dick. But Dick doesn't come out of it like Bruce does. He comes out of it, well, let's say Dick comes out of it with his soul, unlike Bruce doesn't, because Dick still has relationships with people, such as Barbara. You see, yes, Bruce has relationships with people, but they don't last very long. And the way Bruce sees it, and I said definitive version of Batman the Animated Series a few numbers ago. So that's how I see it in my head, is Batman the Animated Series definitive version of Batman. So Bruce thinks he either has to give up love for Batman or give up Batman for love. But Dick doesn't give up either. He could be Nightwing, and he could have Barbara or Starfire, whichever one you like better, you know, or whoever he's with at the time. Okay, number 3, Spider-Man. Do I even need to explain this one? Spider-Man. Let's talk about the part in the comic book where he lifts the rubble all the way up from him. Spider-Man PS4. Spider-Man Homecoming again, where he lifts it up. Spider-Man, or Spectacular Spider-Man. I don't think I need to explain this one. I think you understand why he's at number 3. My number 30 spot. Okay, number 2, Captain America. Now, I put Captain America at number 2 because of Avengers or Mightiest Heroes. That show came out like around right before the first Avengers film came out. The 2012 Avengers film came out. So I didn't catch the first season. I just watched the second season, then I watched the first on Netflix when it was on Netflix. One freaking that and Young Justice was on there. I watched out of that. So Captain America, the thing that really made me love him was Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. But the part that made me love him in Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes was when he was escaping, like, the Skrull ship. Spoilers for Earth's Mightiest Heroes. It's been out for a while, though. Almost 10 years. Hey, Disney Plus really needs to revive that show. That's gonna be a Let's Talk too. I think that could easily rival Young Justice. They need something to rival Young Justice. I think. You know, some friendly competition. Or not friendly. I don't know. Yeah. I just like the scroll stuff. Really made me fall in love with Captain America. And Chris Evans, Captain America. Okay. So Chris Evans, Captain America didn't really feel the same to me, which makes sense. But until Endgame, he felt similar, I guess. Um, which kind of sucks, cause that was his last film. Unless he comes back in like future Avengers film, like Secret Wars or something. So, okay. Finally, moment you've been waiting for. Number one. Number one. I'm vengeance. Batman. Now, Batman, because so a lot of characters on this list, don't have powers, and Batman was pretty much the first non-powered superhero. And I guess you could say Captain America was the first powered superhero. So, and Batman's just awesome. What do you want me to say? Okay. I think I'm about to film another video right now. What was it gonna be? I think it was... I don't remember. I have to look back. Okay. I guess this is the end of the video. Might do some Let's Talks. The Let's Talk videos are probably gonna be in my room again. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. You know what to do. Join the bandwagon if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.